Hey there, Yomimon Masters in Training. We have yet another Yomimon Basic Battle for you. This against Jose, the World Traveler, yet another PAX Pokemon League Gym Leader. So he has Braviary, Thundurus T, Pangoro, Medicham, Gliscor, and Confagoras. And I'm looking at this team and I don't know what to expect. I know that Braviary usually is Scarfed and does Brave Bird and has Defiant ability. And I know that Pangoro can be super strong and the Dark Fighting is a unique typing only to him. So I'm leading with Squidadler, the Tentacruel, because I want to try to set up spikes and knock off anything that might come in and try to set up itself. So he brings in Confagoras and I'm like, okay, this should be fine. I use knockoff. I know I'm going to get Mummy on me, but whatever he has attached to him is not good. Whether it's, well, you wouldn't have a Focus Sash, but this time it had leftovers, and based on what it likes to do, I'm pretty glad that I got that off there. And the Shadow Ball didn't do much because he has good special defense, and I have the Black Sludge to get me some of my life back. So now just like, alright, I'm going to try to Scald you, see how much it does, but I know that Confagoras has staggeringly high special defense, so I know it is going to be chipping away at the wall, not taking out something really fast. So even though I'm burned here, I'm like, I'm recovering enough that it's slowly gonna kill me, so I think I can have the battle of attrition here, especially with the Shadow Ball. Look, it does less than 50 damage, and then I'm getting a percentage of that back, and then it's getting burned, so, you know, I could be doing better. I felt safe, and then, you know, the tides changed just a little bit, He does Pain Split. I'm like, oh, well, this changes the whole concept of this again. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm gonna try to stick it out. So, like, I'm in my head doing the calculations, and I'm saying, hey, if I stay in just enough, I might be able to take him down. But if he keeps Pain Splitting, maybe not, but we'll see what happens. Otherwise, like, Confagoras against a lot of my physical type Pokemon, like Salamence or Gallade, I don't really want to go up against them with that being out there, and being able to nerf them with, the Will-O-Wisp doesn't help either. So I do one more and it's like, it's almost there, and I couldn't get a burn. I was trying to get the burn the entire time. So then he brings out Toxic Spikes, and I'm like, oh no. He's thinking I'm gonna lose my Squidadler, and if I do, I won't have a way to take those out because he's both my Spinner and my Poison type Pokemon. So I'm like, here, alright, can I take you out? Can I take you out? Yes, Confagoras is gone. I'm like, okay, this is good. We got this. But now I'm like, can I survive? And I do it with 9 HP. So we're good. I survived. I can just Boogie on Bounce out of there. And I see this Braviary come out. And I'm like, nope. I don't. But I have the perfect thing to bring in. Rotom has Levitate, doesn't activate the spikes, and resists his Flying type move because it's an electric type. And it's bulky as hell. So I think that was all groovy. I feel good about, you know, my control in the match and everything. And then here comes Pangoro, and I'm like, I do not have any experience with you, but maybe I can Will-O-Wisp you. And I'm like, holy effing balls, really? That knockoff did way too much damage, but I have another fodder Pokemon left, so I'm like, okay, 2 fodder Pokemon. I'm gonna save you for later, but I'm gonna bring in Squidadler again because, hey, I need to get those Toxic Spikes out of there. It does knock off one more time. I guess it knew it was going to switch out, or maybe it was trying to knock off anything that I brought in, which makes a lot of sense. And it took away my Black Sludge, but it's not like I needed it at that point. So then I'm like, alright, I'm going to bring in a Fighting type because I need to take down your Dark side, and I know that Fighting doesn't resist Fighting. But, you know, he makes a good read, and he brings in his Gliscor, and I'm like, okay, I understand that. In your situation, I probably would have done that, and if I was thinking a little bit more, like on the Yomi levels like we should, I probably would have Ice Beamed into your Gliscor. But I wanted to take the safe move because if you stayed in, I wasn't going to do enough damage to take him out. If you did the knockoff while not being very effective, it still probably would have hurt a little bit, you know, since Pangoro is so beastly. But he stays in. I don't know if he knows speeds because I'm base 100, he's base 95. I'm jolly, so I had a good feeling unless it was Scarfed, I would be going faster, but Scarf Gliscors aren't really a thing, so hey. But then Braviary comes in, and I'm like, alright, that's fine. use your Brave Bird. I'm gonna let you take out Rotom because I need to get the control back into this match. And I still don't know if it's Scarfed or not, but I'm like, if you are Scarfed, I'm gonna have to bring someone in who's going to be able to hopefully be on par with you or tank a hit. So I bring in my Salamence, who is Scarfed, but then I forgot, oh, you're intimidated. Oh no, Defiant. So now you have a 1 stage boost, and oh my god, that freaking matters. If you want a powerhouse that is a flying type to hit hard after a 1 stage boost, you gotta pick yourself up a Braviary, because I got wrecked by that thing. So I bring in my Scizor because I have to tank this hit somehow. I have to. I'm using Bullet Punch, hopefully to take it out, but since he's a utility Pokemon, I don't expect him to. He doesn't have... He's expecting more for defenses than offenses, so I'm like, okay, can I do this? And I hang on with 17 HP, and I'm like, yes, oh my god, this is so good. And there's no burn on me and everything, so I see Medicham, and I'm like, oh god, am I gonna get faked out? Well, I don't know. And this is his Mega Pokemon. Well, it's the only Pokemon on his team that could be Mega, so if it wasn't Mega, I would have been more surprised. And it does Zen Headbutt. I don't know why I didn't Bullet Punch here. That is a good question. I was thinking not maybe Knockoff, maybe Pursuit, or U-Turn, but yeah. No, or maybe I thought he was going to do Bullet Punch and outspeed me, and I was done. That's what it was. So, we have Fighting Psychic Mega versus Fighting Psychic Mega. And I do a Zen Headbutt, and it does about 3/4 damage. And I did the damage calculation, and I have a 50-50 chance of OHKOing it. And it has pretty much a 50-50 chance. No, I don't have a 50-50 chance of OHKOing it. Medicham has a 50-50 chance of OHKOing the Gallade in that case, and it got it. So... I bring in my superior because you didn't use Bullet Punch before, so I'm guessing he didn't have Bullet Punch now, so I feel relatively safe that I can bring it in and get the boost from Leaf Storm because I am faster. Now Pangoro comes back in, and I also know I'm faster, and I also know that Pangoro, being the physical beast he is, doesn't have a lot of special defense. I may not have a lot of experience with him, but I've looked at his stats when he first came out. So... after I get 2 boosts, I feel pretty confident in where this match is going. And I think my opponent only has a few Pokemon left, so I use Dragon Pulse because I don't want to risk Leaf Storm missing. And also it's not very effective since he's also a flying type. But, hey, it's going pretty well for my superior, and that was the match. So, yeah. I really liked it. It actually came down to our last ones, and... I hope you like this match, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.